folks, welcome to another episode of Auto Show's Web TV. In fact, our first one of the new year, so Happy New Year everyone. Today we'll be discussing our brand new feature at the show. Last year, as some of you can remember, we had the Carroll Shelby event. This year we will be showing icons, Camaro and Firebird, which is going to be amazing. I know it's probably a little hard to pay attention to me with this beautiful beast behind me, but we'll be showing a lot of cars, especially like this one behind me, as well as new, old, and even movie cars. This is going to be on the 700 level of over 30,000 square feet of pure muscle like this one. Now, I'm going to sit here and I can talk about this car and all the cars that are going to be there, but we're going to go to a really interesting guy named Dale. Dale has 8 Camaros, and we'll be showing some of those Camaros at the Icon feature. So let's go on over to him and check out his collection.
The F-body Camaro has been around since 1967. 1967, General Motors decided they needed an answer to the Ford Mustang, so right off the bat they come up with the Chevy Camaro. Through the years, the F-body Camaro has picked up a partner along the way. It's called the Firebird. They're called that because they both share the same doors, the same body, and a lot of the characteristics between the two of them. We've been involved with the Ontario Camaro Club since 1988, and having the opportunity to be involved with this icons down at the auto show this year is fantastic. I know ever since I've been young, I've dabbled in the equipment and loved to deal with the automotive aspects and things. I remember when I was younger being not able to use or be around one of the, just be around them, but not actually having the opportunity to own any of the muscle cars of the era. And through the years, as time went by, I've had the opportunity to acquire a couple of them. And now we get an opportunity to actually showcase them with the Firebirds and the other exciting cars that General Motors are coming out with these days. Over my lifetime, I've had the opportunity to acquire 8 of the Camaros along the way. I've been fortunate enough to get an example of each of the Camaros that have been built. Actually, I own a 2011, and I go right back to the first generation, which is 1969. I've got a soft spot for the pace cars because, like I mentioned earlier and stuff, they had the opportunity to pace the Indianapolis 500 on 6 different occasions. And I'm fortunate enough to have 5 of the examples, but not the very rarest one, which is the 67. We're pleased to have the Camaros down at the auto show, and we are going to have a pace car display, and the 93 pace car above me here is going to be represented there as well too. This particular car only has 80 kilometers on it, and it's a 1993. It's a very good example of that particular year of pace car. We're thrilled to be involved in the auto show at in Toronto this year. I know last year they did the Mustangs, the year before they did the Corvettes, and this year with the F-Body's General Motors products, of course, you're going to see an excellent display of the Chevy Camaro and the Pontiac Firebird. We've got a pretty good selection of vehicles that you're going to see down there from all the generations, and there's going to be an amazing display of the pace cars that were actually used at the Indianapolis 500 over the years. There have been 6 different models over the years that have been used, and we're fortunate enough to have an example of each of those cars on our show this year.
Alright guys, thanks for watching the show, and I hope you enjoyed Dale's collection. That's just 3 of the 8 that he has. Amazing. Very, very, very lucky guy. So, to find the event, which is called Icons, Camaro and Firebird, it will be located on the 700 level, just where Carroll Shelby was last year. And above that, on the 800, is going to be GM's display, and they'll have the Camaro there, and if we're lucky, they might even have a convertible Camaro there. So make sure you check out Castrol's Icons, Camaro, and Firebird for an amazing show. And as always, you can find us on YouTube, of course, our autoshow.ca website, Facebook, and Twitter. So there's tons of ways to stay connected. And as the show goes on, we'll be showing more and more info as soon as we get it and updating you guys, the fans. Have a great day, guys.